I bought the AirPods Max, so you don't have to. At least not yet. Let's talk about that. So, I've known that these were coming out for a while. I've been in touch with a couple of people who leak out information from Apple, and I have known that I'm going to be spending a penny on these when they come out. That way I can get the review out for you guys. Now, why? Because this is a headphone that is semi-marketed towards the hi-fi crowd. Now, the price is not something that people were super sure about in advance. In fact, the price surprised me a little bit. A lot of us thought it was going to be around $300. It ended up being closer to $600. But I bought a set immediately when they went on sale in the morning, and they're going to be here in like 5 or 6 days. I think my shipping says 5 days from the time I'm filming this right now. Anyway, there's going to be a full review on them, but I wanted to talk about a couple things and give you my predictions before this whole thing happens. Now, I'm trying to go into this with a relatively open mind. There are some things that I am pretty positive about and some things I just don't know on yet. I think it's going to be built well, and I think it's going to be comfortable. Those are two things that Apple usually does well. The AirPods Pros are extremely comfortable. They're plastic, but the construction seems fine on them. They're very functional. These are going to be made out of metal. They look like they have very large pads. It looks like it has a big suspension strap, or at least a lot of padding on top. Those are all things that I think are good indicators. What makes this headphone interesting? Remember when everyone was talking about the HomePod and how it sounded amazing, audiophiles love it. Well, the HomePod had an array of microphones and it would correct itself based on the room. It would correct itself 200 times a second based off the room using DSP. They claim less than 1% total harmonic distortion in this headphone, and it has microphones inside the cups that read how good of a seal it gets. It reads the connection to your ears, the space in here, and corrects itself 200 times a second with DSP. Sound familiar? Well, this is the same kind of thing that's happening in the HomePod that audiophiles were raving about. Given the circumstances, depending on what their target curve is and how it's tuned, this could mean a really, really good headphone. Now, my main concerns have been about Bluetooth latency. If you're using this wirelessly to like edit video or play games or something like that, you're going to have latency problems most likely. This isn't for sure yet, but pretty much every Bluetooth device has latency. The AirPods, I want to say, were around 140 something milliseconds. AirPods Pros, sorry, after the most recent update. And that's enough to where it's pretty significant in a lot of cases between seeing something happen and hearing something happen. Luckily, you can run these wired. I ordered the adapter that runs from 3.5mm to the lightning connector on the headphones. We will be testing it wired. I will have actual measurements of this headphone, so we'll know pretty much what target they're going for. I wouldn't be surprised if it's some alignment with the Harman target. I will be testing on paper the actual noise canceling, so you can see real numbers about how well the noise canceling will work. I will be testing the transparency mode. Of course, I will be listening to it, testing the sound quality, feeling how durable it is, all of this stuff. You can essentially expect 2 videos out of it. One I'm going to publish first that's going to show all the numbers, how the noise canceling performs, the unboxing experience, the measurements of the headphone, and so on. And then the second one will be a video on the full review of it. I am relatively enthusiastic about this headphone. It is more of a consumer item rather than what we would consider, I guess, a hi-fi item. It's not a planar or an e-stat or anything like that. It has a lot of consumer marketed features, but a lot of what makes this headphone special are features that I really think could do well for hi-fi audio. So let's find out. We'll know in about a week. I will have a video up on it, and that's pretty much where I stand on it. It could be great. I think it's going to come down to the tuning and how capable of detail it really is. Those are going to be some big deciding factors. Soundstage, it's kind of a toss-up because this has spatial audio built in. So it could have artificially inflated soundstage in some cases, or it could be really flat to your head. Not sure. The AirPod Pros have pretty good soundstage, so based off my experience with those, I have a degree of confidence in how this will perform, but we'll find out. Yeah, that's it. Short video. I will see you guys there. Make sure you're subscribed though so you don't miss it, and we'll see what I've said actually comes true. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you liked this video, please leave a like down below, a comment letting me know what you want to see in the future and what you want to know about these headphones when they come in. What do you want it compared to? And I will try and include that in the video. Other than that, if you want to get active in the community, you can at forum.hifiguides.com. And as always, don't forget to stick around and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Until the next one, guys. Peace.